to this yoga class especially made for snowboarders. We are going to work a lot on the legs, hips, hamstrings, inner thighs, but we're also going to open our upper chest, which tend to be really like closed because of snowboarding, and we're going to work also a little bit of core work so that we can stay strong on our board. And we are going to start in Virasana. So you're going to sit on your knees, your feet are hips distance apart, and you can either put your body on the ground in between your feet, or if you can't touch the ground, you can use a block under your butt, or use books, or even a pillow. Anything can work here. And if Virasana is really not comfortable for you, you can come in Sukhasana in a cross-legged position. Otherwise, Virasana, try to have your knees together or hips distance apart, not wider than hips distance apart. You're going to place your hands onto your thigh and close your eyes here. Take a moment here. Settle into your body. Into your practice. Check how your body is feeling today. Observe if you have any tension, maybe in the knees, maybe in the shoulders. And take your attention to your breathing. When you inhale through your nose, and you exhale through your nose. Take some deep, long, full breath. Your breathing is calm. And try as much as you can to keep this breathing through the whole sequence. After your next exhale, exhale all the breath out. Empty your belly. And then take a big inhale from the belly to the chest, to the shoulders, and exhale through your mouth. 2 more times like this. Inhale, long, deep inhale, and exhale through your mouth. Last time, inhale. And let it go. Now we're going to come into Ujjayi breathing. So the inhale and the exhales out through the nose. And when you breathe, you make a little sound in the back of your throat so that you control what comes inside and what comes outside when you're breathing. Inhale, slowly open your eyes. And exhale, we're going to come into tabletop position. Shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. With an inhale, open the chest, look up. And exhale, round the spine, look within. Inhale, curve the spine. And exhale, round. Look toward your navel. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, round. 2 more like this with your own breathing. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. And exhale, round the spine. Inhale, come back with a flat back. We're going to put our hands slightly forward over shoulders. Tuck our toes under. Take our hips way far in the back. Lift our knees up to the floor. And take our hips way up high to come into downward facing dog. Here you can keep your knees bent, or you can pedal the feet. Try straighten one leg at a time. Maybe breathing 1 or 2 breaths with one knee bent, one leg straight. Push the floor away with your hands. Take your fingers super wide. Maybe you can try to straighten both legs now. Taking both heels towards the ground. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Enjoy the calm. It's not gonna stay like this super long. And with your next inhale, come into plank pose. Shoulders over your wrists. Your legs are super engaged here. Take your front ribs in. Look just to the way of the front side of your mat. And exhale, come back into downward facing dog. Inhale into plank pose. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. 1 more time. Inhale into plank pose. And exhale, down dog. Inhale into plank pose. This time you can lower your knees down. And exhale, lower halfway into Chaturanga. Come back into plank pose. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 2 more times like this. Inhale into plank pose. Maybe you put your knees on the ground, maybe not. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, plank pose. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Last time, inhale into plank pose. Knees down or not. Exhale, Chaturanga. And this time go all the way down onto your belly. Your hands are under your shoulders. Feet press firmly onto the ground. Inhale, roll your shoulders back. Take your arms next to your chest. Little baby cobra, no pressure in the ends here. And exhale, release. Inhale, a little bit higher, cobra. And exhale, release. Last time. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Cobra, maybe you can lift your navel now. And exhale. Come back into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. With your next inhale, you're going to place your left foot right next to your left hand and your right foot next to your right hand. take your booty towards the ground and place your hands in front of your heart in prayer. And with your elbows, push against your knees to open the hips. Don't let the knees come inside, huh? Try to elongate the spine. If that's not comfortable for you, you can put a blocks or again books, pillow, whatever you have under your butt here so that you can stand tall. Take another deep breath here. And exhale. Put your fingers on the ground and then slowly straighten your legs and fold forward. You can grab your opposite elbow here and put a little sway side to side. Releasing the lower back here. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Bend your knees until your belly is onto your thighs. If you grab the opposite elbows, release the hands. Everybody, we're going to all put a bend in their knees. Release our upper body. And then one vertebra at a time, slowly, slowly. The head rises last. We're going to come up. In Tadasana. Feet together. Hands in prayer in front of our heart. And close your eyes here. Take a moment. Enjoy this moment of the practice to put an intention for your practice. This sequence is made for snowboarders, so maybe your intention today could be a new trick that you want to learn, or maybe visualize yourself enjoying a day on the hill. And once you find your intention, take a deep breath in. And exhale through your mouth. Release your arms, open your eyes, and inhale. Lift your arms up towards the sky, and exhale. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Again, here you can keep a bend in your knees if you need to. Inhale, look way far away. And exhale, plant your hands and come into plank pose. Inhale here, and exhale, lower all the way down through Chaturanga. Cobra, inhale. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. 4 breaths here. You can still paddle your feet if you need to. If you need to be still, stay still. Do whatever your body needs right now. It's your practice, so make it yours. And with the next inhale, come high onto your toes, look in between your hands, and exhale, step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, look ahead, and exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, come back up with a straight spine, hands up high, maybe connect the ends, and exhale, Samastitihi, hand in prayer in front of a heart. Again, hands up high, inhale, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, elongate the spine, and exhale, come into plank pose. Inhale in plank, and exhale, lower halfway, Chaturanga. This time, Cobra or maybe upward facing dog. Only the hands and the top of the feet are on the ground, not the hips. And exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Here. And with the next inhale, come high onto your toes, look in between your hands, and this time maybe you can walk or either jump forward in between your hands. Inhale, and exhale, fall forward. Inhale, hands up high, and exhale, fall right back, Uttanasana. Inhale, look ahead, elongate the spine, and exhale into plank pose. Inhale in plank, and exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale, come up high onto your toes, look ahead, and exhale, maybe walk or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, and exhale, fall forward. Inhale, hands up high, come up with a flat back, and exhale, Samastiti. Take a moment here, breathe, and inhale, Utkatasana, and exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, look ahead, and exhale, maybe this time you can jump back to Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, and down dog. Inhale your right leg up and back, and exhale your right foot forward. Left heel down, hands up high, warrior one. Try to keep your right knee over your right heel. Take your left hip towards the front of your mat. Inhale here, and exhale, vinyasa, hands down. Cobra up dog, and down dog. Left leg up and back. And exhale, left foot forward, right heel down. Warrior one, inhale, open your chest, maybe you can connect the ends if your arms are straight. And exhale, hands down, vinyasa. Cobra up dog, and downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Slow down your breaths. And with the next inhale, come high into your toes, look in between your hands, and maybe walk or jump forward. Inhale, look ahead, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Utkatasana, bend your knees, lift your arms up, and exhale, Samastiti. One more time. Inhale, Utkatasana, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look ahead, and exhale, vinyasa. Maybe jump back into chaturanga. Cobra, up dog, and downward facing dog. This time, lift your right leg up and back. Bend your knee and open your hips. Try to keep your shoulders aligned with one another. Don't let your left shoulder drop down. And try to open your right hip. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Square the hips, and exhale, right foot in front, in between your hands. Stay on the balls of the left foot, and lift your arms up for crescent lunge. Try to keep your right knee above your right ankle, and your knees pointing towards the second or third toes, and not the big toe. Don't let your knee come in. Now, you're going to place your hands onto your hips. Look way in front of you and take your gaze at one point and hold that point. And now, you're going to engage your right leg and then come up onto your right leg, left knee towards your chest. Now, come back to crescent pose. Bend your right knee slowly, put your left feet back. Again. Inhale, left knee towards the chest, and exhale, left foot back, crescent pose. Inhale, left foot towards the chest, And exhale, left foot back. One more time, left foot towards the chest. And exhale, left foot down. Inhale, lift your arms up. And this time, exhale, you're going to lower your left knee onto the ground. Put your right foot just a slight towards the outside of the right corner of your mat. Place your left palm down, right arm up, inhale, and exhale, twist to look to the back of your mat, and then bend your back knee so that your left foot comes towards your right hand. And stay here, don't grab your foot. Use the power of your left hamstrings to bring your foot closer and closer to your hands. Inhale here, and exhale, release. Hands down, and come back into downward facing dog. Inhale into plank pose, and exhale, take a vinyasa. Cobra, up dog, and then downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up and back. Bend your left knee, open your hips. Don't let your right shoulder sink. Keep your both shoulders aligned. Inhale, straighten your left leg, and exhale, left foot in between your hands. Stay on the balls of the right foot. Inhale, hands up high. Same here. Try to keep your left knee on top of your left ankle and your knee pointing towards the second or third toes, not the big toe. Try to have your hips square. For that, you can maybe bend a little bit the right knee. Take the front ribs in, engage your core. Maybe then lift your arms up. And then place your hands into your hips. Take a big inhale. And exhale, push into your left leg. And take your right knee towards the chest. Come back into crescent lunge, right foot back. Inhale. And exhale. Stand on your left foot. Inhale, crescent lunge. And exhale, come up. Inhale, bend your left knee slowly, right foot back. One last time. Come up. Come back into crescent pose slowly. Inhale your arms up. And then slowly sink your right knee towards the ground. Right hand onto your mat. Inhale, lift your left arm up, and then open up your chest and twist to look to the back of the mat. And then bend your right knee. Try to bring your right foot closer and closer to your left hand. Open the chest. Push onto your right hand to open even more. Inhale here. And exhale, lower your hands down and come back into the downward facing dog. Inhale into plank pose and exhale, this time lower all the way down. Interlace your fingers in your back. Inhale, straighten your arms, and exhale, lift your shoulders up, lift your legs. Shalabhasana. Breathe here. Build some back strength. And then release. Hands under your shoulders. Inhale, Cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. And exhale, place your right foot in between your hands. Stay on the ball of the left foot. Inhale, hands up high. Okay, so this time you're going to inhale in high lunge. And you exhale, you're going to open your left leg and then come into goddess pose. Inhale here. And exhale, come back into crescent pose. Inhale in crescent. And exhale, take your left foot right next to your right foot, Utkatasana. Come back into high lunge. And this is our flow. We're going to do it 3 times. Open up. Goddess. Try to keep your right knee open. Don't let it sink in. Come back into high lunge. Inhale. And exhale. Left foot right next to the left, to the right. Utkatasana. Come back into high lunge. And exhale, goddess. Inhale. High lunge. Exhale. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Now this time stay in chair pose. And take your legs so they're parallel to the ground. And take your arms back. Breathe here. And then slowly, slowly, slowly lower your hips down towards the ground. Put your booty on the ground and lift your legs up. Navasana. Try to keep your spine straight, long. If it's too hard, you can grab the backside of your legs to support yourself. Otherwise, arms parallel to the ground. Inhale here, and exhale, we're going to lower down, lower back, grounding. Come back into Navasana, inhale, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, come back up, and exhale, lower. 2 more times, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up. Last time, exhale down. Inhale up. Now look, you're going to roll a little bit forward, place your feet down, and come back up into Utkatasana, chair pose. If you can't do it without putting your hands onto the ground, don't worry, it's not a big deal. Inhale into Utkatasana, and exhale, place your hands down, and take your vinyasa. Cobra, up dog, and then downward facing dog. Left side, left leg up and back. Inhale, and exhale. Place your left foot in between your hands. Stay on the bar of the right foot. Hands up high. Inhale into crescent, and exhale. Open your right knee, come into goddess pose. Come back into high lunge, and exhale. Right foot next to the left, Utkatasana. Come back into crescent pose. Right foot back. Hands up high. And exhale, open up. Goddess pose. Lower your hips. Inhale. Hands up high, high lunge. And exhale, chair pose. Utkatasana. 1 more time. Inhale, crescent. And exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, Utkatasana. Stay in Utkatasana. Lower your hips. Take your arms back. Breathe. You're building some leg strength here, so you'll be able to stay longer on the heel. And slowly lower your hips towards the ground. Put your booty down, Navasana. This time you can keep your legs bent, or you can try to straighten the legs. Inhale here, and exhale, lower down. Come back up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, come back up into chair pose. Inhale, open your chest. And exhale, vinyasa. Cobra, up dog. And then downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Take a moment. Observe your body. Observe how the sequence is working for you. Maybe you get a little sweat. I do. And then inhale, lift your right leg up and back. And exhale, right foot forward, left heel down, and then this time come up into warrior two. Heel to heart alignment. Make sure your right knee is on top of your right ankle, and same, open towards the second and third toes. And here, we're going to inhale into reverse warrior. But this time, we're not going to place our left hand onto our left leg. We're going to sweep it in front so that we use our core, our oblique. Inhale here, and exhale like you would for coming into Parsvakonasana, but sweep your right hand in front towards your left foot. Use your core, inhale, and exhale, same, reverse, sweep your left hand in front, and then Parsvakonasana, same, right hand sweeps in front. One more time each side. Reverse, and exhale, Parsvakonasana. Come back into warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, and then exhale, reach forward as much as you can, and then release your right hand either onto your chin, ankle, blocks, or maybe the end on the outside of the right foot, and left hand reaching towards the sky. And here, try to lower your ribs towards the ground so that both of your sides are parallel to one another. Don't let them round. Put your left hand onto your left hip. If you have a block, you can travel with your block here. You're going to push onto your right leg, and then take your right hand forward and a little bit on the outside of your mat, and then push onto your right leg so you come into Ardha Chandrasana. The hips are open. Left leg is parallel to the ground and really engaged. Flex your left foot and maybe try to straighten the left arm towards the sky. If you want more balanced challenge, you can try to look up towards the left hand. Or you can even use your core here, hip, and try to lift your fingertips out of the ground for a suspended Ardha Chandrasana. You're also building some legs stability here, so breathe and enjoy. Inhale here, and exhale. The slower, the better. Bend your right knee, slowly, slowly, slowly. Put your left foot way back. Come back up into warrior two, inhale, and then exhale. Place your left palm inside of your right foot, come to the borrow of the left foot, and take your right hand up and back. Lift your right arm up, open the chest. You're going to push into your left hand, come onto the outside of the left foot, and then take your right foot on top of the left. If this is too hard, you can put your right foot in front of you. Otherwise, right foot on top of the left. Vashisthasana. Breathe. Enjoy the wobbles. That's part of the game. That means you're getting stronger. And then lower onto your right forearms. Lower into your left forearms so that you're in forearm plank. And breathe here. I told you for snowboarding you need some core. So we are building this core here. And then slowly you're going to take your hips way up high so that your feet come closer to your elbows. Let's come into dolphin pose. If dolphin is not available for you, you can stay in forearm plank. Here we try to open up our hamstrings, but also our shoulders, upper back. Engage your legs. You can keep your legs bent, but really engage them. Your head is not on the ground. Push in your hands, in your elbows to lift your head up. And then slowly release your knees onto the ground. Connect your big toes, hips onto your heels. Balasana, child's pose. Breathe here. Take a moment or two. Take a moment to integrate what you just did. Observe how the sequence works for your body again. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale through your mouth. And slowly, at your own pace, come back up into downward facing dog, because we have the second side to do. That's the beauty of the human body. Take your time here. Make your way back into downward facing dog. Settle in. And when you're ready, inhale, lift your left leg up and back. And exhale, left foot forward. Stay on the bar. No, sorry. Right heel down. Come up into warrior two. Take a moment here just to check out your legs, check out your feet. Knee over my heel. Heel to arch alignment. Arms parallel to the ground. And then inhale here. And exhale into reverse, but sweep your right hand in front of you so that it reaches towards your left foot. Inhale here. And exhale, come to Parsvakonasana. Left hand reaching towards the right foot. Really engage your core here. Inhale into reverse warrior. And exhale, Parsvakonasana. Again, inhale, reverse warrior. Engage your core so that you protect your lower back. And exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, come back up into warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Reach out, forward. Reach, 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 reach. And then left hand either into your chin, ankle, blocks, or maybe on the outside of the left foot. Right hand, reach up high towards the sky. Really engage your legs here. Open your chest. Think Cobra in the upper chest. Your feet are firmly grounded. Maybe you can lift your toes up, just to check if your feet are perfectly grounded. And then take your right hand onto your right hip. Look way far in the front of your mat. And then take your left hand towards the front corner of your mat. And then push into your left leg and lift your right leg up. Maybe straighten your right arm up. Flex your right foot. Engage your left leg. Enjoy the wobbles here again. Maybe some days the balance is here, maybe some days the balance is not really with you. You know, that's part of the practice. Don't judge. Simply observe and practice. Maybe you can try to hover your left fingertips above the ground. left foot onto the right foot, Vashisthasana. Keep reaching towards the left arm. If it's too hard, left foot in front of you. Breathe. And then lower onto your left forearms. Lower onto your right forearms. Forearm plank. Here we are again. Push the ground away. Engage your legs. And then start to take your feet closer to your elbows to come into dolphin pose. Breathe here. Slow your breath down. Again, your head is way up high. Push the ground away to lift your head up. And then slowly take your knees down. Knees as wide as your mat this time. Child's pose. Breathe deep into your hips, upper body, hamstrings. Your whole body worked super hard for you today. So breathe deep. Say thank you, body. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale through your mouth. And then slowly roll up, make your way back into downward facing dog. Take your time here, don't rush out. And with the next inhale, take your right leg up and back. And then take your right knee towards the chest. And put your right knee down for pigeon pose. Slightly open your right foot towards your left hip. And then take your left leg back. Here, before we go down, just take a minute to see if your hips are square. If you're like this, you can take blocks, books, whatever you have, and put this under your right butt. Make sure your left leg is aligned with your left hip. And then maybe you can lower onto your forearms. And maybe come all the way down. Keep your right foot flexed to protect your right knee. It's really important as snowboarders are putting so much pressure onto our knees, so that we really need to protect them when it comes to yoga. Take a few more deep breaths here. Open your hips. As snowboarder, we tend to have super tight hips. So we really need to spend a little bit of time to open them. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, let it go. slowly come back onto your hands. If you have a block under your right butt, keep the block there. And then you're going to put some weight onto your right leg and then take your left leg up and in front of you so that you put your left foot on the outside of the left knee. Left hand is going to come in the back of your left hip. Right hand up high, inhale, and exhale. Either take your right arm around your left knee, or you can take it on the outside of the left knee, and then look over your left shoulder. Try to keep your spine straight here. If really it's not comfortable for you, you can straighten your right leg. That's the same. Ardha Matsyendrasana. It's a really proud pose, so be proud here. Inhale here, and exhale, release. Lift your left leg up and back. Come back into pigeon pose first. And then put your hands down, tuck your left toes, and then come back into three-legged downward facing dog. Straighten your right leg up, open your hips, lift your right leg, and then place the right foot down. Second side, left leg up and back, and exhale, left knee to pigeon pose. Same. If you need a block, you can put your block under your left booty. Make sure your right leg is aligned with your right hip. Left foot is flexed to protect your left knee. And then slowly, at your rhythm, step by step, you can lower down. We are here for a few deep breaths, as you know. So maybe you can start to lower onto your forearms, take some few deep breaths, and then lower all the way down when you're feeling ready. Don't rush out, take your time. And if you feel like you need more, you can pause this video and take some extra deep breath in pigeon pose. Try to relax your head, your mouth. Come back to your intention. Again, visualize yourself on your board. Maybe with your friends, maybe alone. Maybe it's snowing and you can feel the snowflakes falling. Maybe you just landed a new trick. I hope you're stoked about it. Or maybe you're just, carving on slopes. Enjoying the magic of snowboarding. Take a deep breath here. And exhale, let it go. Slowly come up onto your hands. If you have a block under your left hip, keep your block here and then put some weight onto your left leg, right leg in front, and put your right foot on the outside of the left knee, right hand on the back of your right hip. Inhale, left arm up, and then maybe take your arms around your right knee or on the outside of the right knee. Stand tall, inhale, and then exhale. Look over your right shoulder. You can close your eyes here. Slow your breath down. we are slowly coming towards the end of the practice. So really try to take some deep breath. Deep, slow breath. Inhale here and exhale. Release. Take your right leg up and back. Come back into pigeon pose. Settle for a moment. And then take your hands down. Come back into three-legged down dog. Take your left leg up and back. Open your left hip. Reach up high. And then release the left foot down towards the ground. Lower onto your knees. And then come to seated. Here, you're going to come into Baddha Konasana. So take your feet together. Let your knees drop open. You're going to, here, you don't push onto your knees. Okay? Never. Never, never, never. You're going to take the inside of your feet and then open your feet like you would open a book. And then inhale, elongate the spine, and then exhale, fold forward. Try to bring your chest towards your feet and then your head way far away from your feet. Onto the ground. If your head can reach the ground, maybe you can place your head onto a pillow, books, blocks. Again, do with what you have. Try to take the round away off your back so that your spine is straight. Keep your shoulders rolling back. Engage your feet to protect your knees. Inhale here and exhale. Come back up. Take your books, blocks, pillow out of the way. Straighten your legs in front of you. And then, like if you were hugging someone in front of you, round the spine. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly come down onto your back. Bring your knees towards your chest. Take your knees as wide as your shoulders. Take your arms on the inside of the knees and maybe grab your ankles, maybe index and middle fingers, grab the big toes, or you can grab the outside of the feet. You can either stay with your feet towards the butt, or you can slowly take your feet on top of your knees. For happy baby. Try to keep your lower back grounded, shoulders grounded and relaxed. Close your eyes, and maybe you can put a little bit sway to the right, to the left, to make a massage to your lower back. If that's in your practice, maybe you can try to straighten the legs, open up into a V. Keep swaying side to side. If you straighten the legs, bend the knees, and then slowly release your feet. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a deep inhale, maybe lift your head up towards your knees. And exhale, release. Release your legs. Release your arms. Take one last deep inhale through your nose. Lift your belly, lift your chest, lift your shoulders. And then exhale through your mouth. Release your breathing. Release your whole body. Shavasana. Make your next breath deeper. Come back to your body. You can slowly move your feet, ankles, hands. Maybe sway your head right and left. Maybe you can reach your arms up. Stretch your whole body one last time. And when you feel ready, bend your knees and then roll onto your right side. Take a moment onto your right side. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly you're going to push into your hands to come up and come to sit in a comfortable position. Once you've found your comfortable position, take your hands in prayer in front of your heart. Bow your gaze down. Take a moment here to feel gratitude towards your practice, gratitude towards your body, your health, and snowboarding. Come back one last time towards your intention and visualize yourself realizing it. How's that feel? How is your body responding to this realization? And try to keep this gratitude with you for as long as you can, and share this with your loved ones, with your friends, anyone. You just need to smile. We're going to lay